Roman Empire terrorizes the landscape, forcing all the world's magic to seek refuge with the Maid of the Black Forest. But in order to control all the unwieldy energy, she had to bring it to the Dream Realm. I was the fiercest, finest soldier in the Empire, and my orders were to conquer the Black Forest and raze it to the ground. But before she took to her rest, the maid believed in me. She believed I could be a force for good. In this age of magic versus machine, of empire versus free land, I choose to fight tyranny. I choose to be Über-Mach, defender of the Black Forest.
Tonight's episode, My Fair Lady.
Are you certain you have enough provisions packed into the Baron?
Trust me, K.R.O.N.E, I know every millimeter of this old triplane, and every space is stocked.
Yes, but do you have enough?
Yes, Mother.
Lon. The sooner you leave and I can enter sleep mode.
Then I'll just say goodbye and be off.
Have a safe journey.
No, I meant to see you and say goodbye.
You wish to see my human form? But I am unmoving, suspended in a glass casket.
Yes, but you're here.
My spirit is between places, Lon. I'm trying to contain the world's magic into this computer. I worry I'm losing the memory of having form.
One day our fight will be over, hopefully soon, and the world will be safe for magic to run free. And then you can come home. You will come home. You're going to come home to these woods, and here to this cabin, and to this woman who believed in me.
I'll be online again before you reach the rebels in Londontown.
Well, you might not. You do realize I was bestowed the name Über-Mach from flying that very triplane.
I also realize no one ever bestowed you the name Uber Safety.
Well, this is true, yes.
You come home, too.
The rebels of Londontown congregate backstage at the Globe Theatre.
We should be observing the holiday tomorrow, not planning its desecration with a rebellion.
Brother, what better holiday gift to unwrap than liberation?
It's here. Take cover.
What are you prattling on about?
I never thought I'd see that dread triplane above London skies again.
He's here. Über-Mach has arrived to help us, as promised.
But are you certain he can be trusted?
Our intelligence states that Über-Mach has driven the Empire out of the Black Forest region and back towards Rome.
Ain't no other direction.
Well, I did live there for a while. Rome is lovely. Its politics are not.
If I remember correctly, it was you who brought the Blight's politics to Londontown in the first place.
And in that terrible plane.
I realize that my presence here is not always welcome.
And why did he bring his plane? I thought our trusted intelligence said he could walk on air, fly without needing that weapon of conquest. I thought that pagan sorceress imbued him with the Black Forest magics.
I am here.
He is inviting us into our trust, yet arrives costumed in the Empire's colors.
Brother, let him speak.
I've heard his brutal howl of war. If he has the capacity to use words, I doubt he possesses any which will earn my trust.
You're right, Reverend. Words only define trust. Actions create it. So let us create it. You are right to attack on the holiday.
A true heathen in every sense.
Reverend Hardy, you will let him finish.
Fine. If the waster wishes to speak, he has more blessing.
Now that I'm sanctified. The holiday is a day of rest, which means that tonight, the eve of the holiday, is a night of revelry. You get in the boats, cross the Thames, and attack Westminster tonight.
Tonight?
We could do it. We're all assembled.
He's daft. And while we're crossing the Thames, bright fish in a black barrel, he's gonna be safely in the clouds in his troll plane, probably shooting us down.
I traveled in my tribe plane so as to conserve magic.
Yeah. That's rubbish. Rubbish upon rubbish. The snakes of us believed that magic was limitless. We drove them from land. Then this one shows up and says magic's to be conserved.
Magic, as it was explained to me, is a natural resource. It should be conserved, not squandered until the well runs dry.
How convenient you have a plane to aid in your conservation efforts.
If you want me to prove that I can fly without it, simply open the window.
Open the... Kate, open the window.
Brother.
Open the window!
I'll be overhead, making certain that you have a safe path to the boats and across to Westminster. Then I'll join you on the ground in case there is any resistance. This is your country. This is your victory.
They can fly!
I'm just the distraction.
Reverend, can we close the window now?
Though many of the occupying soldiers are indeed enjoying the holiday revelry, a handful remain on patrol. Our rebels scurry through the alleyways, almost out of the patrolman's sight.
What's going on there?
But Über-Mach is true to his word. Kate and her brother, Reverend Brady, are among the rebels safely crossing the Thames.
I'm worried too.
Is that why I'm quiet?
I'm no fighter. Never wanted to be. Injustice made me one. But I'm worried I won't fight that well. I'm worried we'll lose.
I'm worried we'll win. The country we'll be in possession of is a Roman land.
Not all of it. We're not. The people aren't.
They came here, these invaders, and they killed all of our Robin Knights. They hunted the unicorn into extinction, and they brought their machines to poison this water and pollute the sky, blocking out even the sun at midday.
We mourn for the dead by ensuring they did not die in vain. That is what you taught me, isn't it, brother?
Some time ago.
And if we remove the poison of this blight, the skies will clear and the waters will run clean.
These foreigners, though, Kate. We cannot let any more rule. This Über-Mach and his pagan powers.
Über-Mach.
I know what I said. And I saw how you looked at him.
He flew, brother. He flew.
These are not our gods.
Quiet, both of you. We're nearing the dock. We'll disembark right at the foot of Westminster.
May our gods preserve us, brother.
Ah! Archers! Archers on the embankment!
He's dead. Our 4 leader's dead and he sent us to our demise as well.
Brother, what do we do?
We're fish in a barrel.
Oh!
Pray, Kate. Pray for...
Über-Mach! He's dispatching the boats on the embankment. Row faster! Row faster, everyone! Down with the Blight! We will win! Brother, happy holiday! We've not only driven the Blight out of Londontown, but thanks to Über-Mach's presence, off our entire island nation.
Why do you cheer? Why do any of you cheer? Listen to me. This man you praise as a liberator was the same man who put you in chains. Is this the Londontown you remember? Look at all we've lost.
But think of all we can build.
Yes, let us build. But until when? Until tomorrow when Über-Mach decides he wishes to rule? When all we've built is, once again, put under thwart and heel? Celebrate, yes! That is part of holiday. But so is reflection. so is thanks and praise. And I believe, upon reflection, that while I'm thankful for the removal of one sickness upon this land, I pray we have not supplanted it for another.
You are persuasive, Reverend, but I'm an old man, and I'm grateful to see a new world. If you're going to preach the same old hatreds and the same old fears, then I beg you, leave your religion in the old world. Leave all the ignorance there. Our friends died so that we could be free.
You are right, old man.
Thank you, Brady.
You were right to beg me. Come, sister.
But
Now, Kate, I will reclaim my house of worship, and we will pray.
In the channel between the newly liberated island nation and the imperial-ruled continent, Über-Mach pushes off the last frigate of Roman soldiers.
Twice we have engaged, Über-Mach.
I remember all too well, General.
That was before you fought with magic.
And that was when you were defending your people against the Roman Empire, not enslaving people for it.
You showed me the errors of my ways.
It's not too late, Tusk. I'm proof of that.
You are proof of many things to me. There's still a bounty on your head, Über-Mach. There's still a bounty on your head.
The next morning, the House of Parliament swells with new energy and native voices.
Our first order of business is to thank Über-Mach. You have proven yourself to be a friend to our nation and her people.
Yeah, Über-Mach, yeah!
there!
Stop making a spectacle of yourself.
But brother,
Speech! Speech!
Look, I've been in enough to know that a fight can be won with expert planning and strategy, or a lucky punch. It's how we conduct ourselves after the fight that matters. I have been blessed with a second chance, and now your country has been given a second chance. Please make the most of it. Please be good to one another.
How they fawn. You're not taken in by any of this.
I thought you wanted me to
We would like to commemorate our victory, and you, Über-Mach, in a statue or a memorial.
Idolatry.
I asked my father what he wanted on his grave marker. He said, "Smile when you think of me. That's all the memorial I need."
We will, friend, we will. But we are our own people again. These days mark our unsteady first steps.
I know. I marked my father's grave regardless. Symbols and ceremonies, they help us with the...
Unsteady footsteps.
Brother, sit down.
You ask a foreigner to define a symbol, to be a symbol of our nation, not even a day old. This is why this government will fail. We have symbols. We have a faith. Though the oppressors tried to make us forget it, your minds have been so corrupted by alien influence, you have lost all sense of self.
Reverend Brady, please.
These foreign devils will not define us.
Remove this man.
No.
I don't think...
No! Do not let the first action of this parliament be an act of censorship.
Oh.
If you would like my suggestion, as a friend, nothing more, then I ask that you remember the lives we lost crossing the River Thames last night by boat. If you wish to build something, build a bridge for Londontown.
I don't know about that, man.
That's an engineering feat I don't think we're capable of, let alone the cost.
I'll help you.
Of course he will.
As I said, it's after the fight that matters. And I'm sure my pagan sorceress will be happy to know that her magic is being used for something other than punching monsters in the face.
The Parliament adjourns and Über-Mach prepares his trusty triplane, the Baron, for liftoff.
Thank you.
Oh my God. You scared me. Oh, Kate.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. Magic doesn't protect me from everything.
Apparently not.
No. No.
I just wanted to say thank you.
I was asked to be here.
For today. For defending my brother, Reverend Brady.
Well, I'm sure he'd do the same for me.
We'll see you again in a few months once all the stone is mined.
Yes, I'll assemble the bridge, the basic structure anyway. Should only take a morning. The rest will be up to Londontown. You'll make it your own.
And what about after that? Will we see you after that?
I don't know, Kate. And I don't want to give you false hope. Goodbye for now. Step away from the prop. The Baron isn't always a gentleman.
He knows my name.
Kate!
Oh!
You're not the only one with a penchant for sneaking up on people.
Brother, how long have you been there?
You thanked him on my behalf. Why will you do that for?
He defended you.
Unwarranted! He defended me only to laugh about me later. With you, my dear trusted sister.
Unhand me.
These ruddy-faced rulers are toying with forces they do not understand. They have no respect for the natural order. I respect it. I have faith. And you will as well.
This isn't my faith anymore.
You've lost your way. You come back to us. I will not let you suffer. I will not let you leave.
The weeks pass and the quarry workers mine the stone.
But Reverend Brady reminded us. What's wrong with boats? I'm not going to use that bridge. Boats were good enough for my father to cross the Thames. Boats is good enough for me.
And the masons prepare the mortar that will bind the bridge stones together.
And like Reverend Brady says, you've got some foreigner coming here to do the work. Uber Scab wasn't at the quarry, but he'll take our jobs. He'll lay the bricks.
With all the building materials finally in place, Über-Mach once again sets out his triplane, the Baron. But this time, the Baron flies over Londontown divided by more than a river. Many of the citizens cheer his arrival. Across the river, though, a Vulcan minority clad in the black robes of Reverend Brady's ministry let their displeasure be known. Boo! 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 Unfazed by the reception, Über-Mach employs his incredible strength and speed to build a bridge across the Thames. But then...
Look! It's one of Reverend Brady's acolytes running across the bridge.
She's got a bomb.
What? She does! She has a bomb strapped across her chest!
Über-Mach flies down the center of the newly built bridge to confront...
Kate.
Do not take a step closer, foreigner. The detonator is in my hand.
And we both know who put it there.
My brother has shown me the path of righteousness. This bridge cannot stand. They wanted a symbol, and it is. A symbol of all we've strayed from.
You wish to return to the old ways.
Yes.
And to return to the old ways, your brother has outfitted you with new technologies. Detonators, explosives.
They were left by the Empire.
You only accept progress when it suits you.
Brother called them a blessing to help further our cause.
Modern weapons and Stone Age mines. This is the world you wish to live in?
No. Über-Mach, please use your legendary speed to remove this harness of explosives. If I did not ignite them in this attempt, my brother has a remote detonator that will.
Not only does Über-Mach safely remove the harness of explosives from Kate, he flies across the bridge and quickly attaches it to Reverend Brady, who has the detonator in hand.
Do you see, my brother and sisters? The foreign devil speaks of peace.
I've only ensured these explosives will not harm your sister. You're the one in control of the detonator.
Yes, it's true. I'm concerned my sister would lose her nerve. But this remote detonator is not for the explosives that will strap to her chest.
What?
Über-Mach, every time you visit Londontown, tragedy follows in your wake.
Brady, where are the explosives?
I added them to the mortar. Weeks ago, you didn't build a bridge, Über-Mach. You built a bomb.
Your sister is on that bridge!
Lon, I have a plan.
My sister was a believer.
Brady, listen to reason!
Faith is beyond all that.
Lon, fly!
The Reverend Sister's still on the bridge.
The foreigner's flying into the debris to save her.
You'll both be crushed.
Brady, what have you done?
Oh, I've preserved our way, our life, the ancient and honourable right way.
Look, something's emerging from the water. It's Über-Mach. But where's Kate?
She's gone.
A martyr!
That's not martyrdom, that's murder.
Stop! Stop! Do not resort to a lynching!
Fine. We'll have a trial and hang them all the same.
Reverend, I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Oh, yeah. Why have you taken me to this secluded spot down the River Thames?
Not for a picnic.
You wish to be a young one-man lynch mob, then?
We were hoping for some shred of remorse, of...
The innocent have no use for remorse.
Innocent, brother?
But I saw you die.
Saw me die. Brother, you are the reason for it. Über-Mach saved me and swam us here, then swam back and re-emerged at the site of the bridge's collapse without me.
My friend in the Black Forest. It was her idea.
The witch.
Yes, she is. And the old magic she believes in saved a life today.
There's no greater cause than in dying for the faith.
And yet you live and breathe, content to manipulate others to their demise. Even the life of your sister.
We always hurt the ones we love.
He hurt you most, Kate. What would you have me do with him?
Let him go. But not here. This is my home. His kind of ignorance has no place here. Take him back to the old world. Drop him in somewhere in the Empire.
But I fought for liberation.
Only to preach against it.
This is cruel. This is some kind of mind game. Some kind of power game. After all I've done, why show me any mercy?
Because I remember what we were fighting for. Goodbye, brother.
I'll pray for you.
It's good to be home.
You had magic in reserve, Lon. You could have built another bridge for Londontown.
I referred them to some fine engineers working throughout the Freelands. That anything like a bridge ever gets built is a kind of magic.
Are you okay?
I intended to go there to atone for my previous sins, yet I flew away thinking I had only made things worse. Trouble is all I can seem to bring.
Bridges are built. Bridges are burned. It's in their hands now if bridges will be built again.
Did I tell you it's good to be home?
You can tell me again.
Oh, it's good to be home.
Stay tuned next time for another exciting adventure of Über-Mach, Defender of the Black Forest!